Hello, in this video we're gonna be playing as Captain America against the Wrecking Crew on Expert. So on Expert, each member of the Wrecking Crew is gonna start in his B form, which gives him some extra stats. So in this case, Bulldozer has one more scheme and 3 more hit points. So in his B form he's got 2 scheme, 3 attack, 15 hit points. And the way this encounter works is whenever they scheme, they always put these villains, they always put threat on their side schemes. And his ability is when he attacks, the attack gains overkill. He's got, I think I already said that, he's got 15 health. Then we've got Pile Driver. He has 14 health, 2 scheme, 3 attack, retaliate 1. So he doesn't have any special ability when he attacks. Then we have Wrecker. 3 scheme, 3 attack, 18 hit points. When he attacks, he gets +2 attack if the attack is undefended. And then we've got Thunderball. After he attacks, deal 1 damage to each character you control. 16 health, 3 scheme, 2 attack. Now their side schemes are fairly similar. They start with a set amount of threat, so Bulldozer starts with 4. And when they get to 10 threat, something bad happens. So in this case, clear the road. If he gets 10 threat here or more, we have to discard the top 10 cards of our deck and remove all but 3 threat. Then Pile Driver's scheme, pile it on. If he gets to 10 threat here, we have to discard the upgrade or support with the highest cost. Then it goes down to 3. Then we've got Wrecker's side scheme. When he gets to 10 scheme, 10 threat, he deals 2 damage to each friendly character. So that's probably the worst one to go to 10 threat. And then we've got Thunderball's side scheme, Thunderstruck. When 10 threat is placed here, we have to stun each friendly character. So that's their side schemes. Then we have the main scheme called Breakout. 1A, it just says to put all these villains and their side schemes. And then 1B, they need 6 threat to win the game. Starts with 0, goes up by 1 per round. After step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Move the active counter to the villain whose scheme has the most threat. If this stage is completed, they win the game, and the game starts with Wrecker being the active villain. So he's got this counter. So every time the villain phase starts, they'll get 1 threat on every scheme. And the way it works is the villain with the counter is the one who's gonna attack us or scheme, depending on if we are in hero or alter ego form. Now we are Steve Rogers. He's got 3 recovery. His ability is Living Legend. Reduce the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. And then as a setup, we can search our deck and discard pile for the Captain America's shield. Upgrade and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck, and then Captain America has 2 sword, 2 attack, 2 defense. And as an action, I can discard 1 card from my hand and ready Captain America. Limit once per round. We start with 11 hit points. So now I'm gonna shuffle the decks, and we're gonna start. Okay, so let's start by placing threat on the side schemes. So we have 5, and then 6, 3, and 4. Now my deck is Captain America default plus some core set cards. I'm gonna put a link in the description, but it's a very simple leadership deck. Yeah, some cards from his default deck and some core set cards, that's all there is. So I'm gonna shuffle it now. I'm gonna shuffle their decks. Okay, deal 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm gonna shuffle their decks. One. Oh, Pile Driver's deck. Wrecker. And last but not least, we're gonna have Thunderball on his deck. Okay. Alright, let's look at the cards. Make the call, Vision, Agent 13. Alright, let's get rid of Vision. Let's get rid of Make the Call. Let's get rid of Lead from the Front. So I'm getting rid of these 3 cards. Draw 3. Shield Block. Captain America's helmet, and Make the Call. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm gonna look for my shield. Where is my shield? It's part of the setup. Can't really see. Oh, there it is. Shuffle the deck again. My hand is not good, to be fair. It is not good at all, in my opinion. But hey. Alright. Well, let's start with playing Super Soldier Serum. And we're gonna use Shield Block and the helmet to pay for it. So it's an upgrade. I can exhaust it and generate a strength resource. So I'm gonna generate that resource to play 3. Well, let me think. 1, 2. Okay, I need to play Agent 13, so I'm gonna use this resource, reduce cost by 1, and now I need to pay 1, so I'm gonna use this other serum. When she's got 2 thwart, 1 attack, 3 health. When she enters play, I can remove 2 threads from a scheme. So I'm gonna remove 2 from here, and she will thwart for 2. Okay. I'm left with Make the Call and the shield. So I'm gonna play the shield, flip and thwart for 2. Where do I want to thwart? Let's say here. She took 1 damage, and I think that's it. I'm gonna end my turn in hero form. Draw 5, Heroic Strike, Strength, Shield Toss, Squirrel Girl, and Avengers Tower. Okay, their turn. We have 4, 5, 1, 4, and 3. Who's got the most threat? It's him somehow. That's not good. That's fine. I'm gonna defend. So he attacks for 3. Boost. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. That would be you. Alright, so he attacks for 3. I block for 3. The shield gives me +1 defense and retaliate for 1. So I'm gonna retaliate for 1. Down to 17. And now we get 1 encounter card. When revealed, the villain whose side scheme has the least threat attacks you. So that would be Bulldozer. So he is going to attack for 3 plus, I'm not defending, plus nothing. So I'm down to 8. And I retaliate for 1. Okay, back to me. Well, she's gonna thwart again. Thwarting for 2. And I want to play Heroic Strike. I have to play Squirrel Girl, I guess, but that's when I flip. So if I flip and this, okay. I'm gonna generate 1 resource here and use Strength to play Heroic Strike for 3. It's an attack. I can deal 6 damage to an enemy. If I paid for this card using a Strength resource, I can stun that enemy. So I'm gonna deal 6 damage to him. So he's down to 8. And he's stunned. And now I'm gonna flip, use Steve's ability and Avengers Tower to play Squirrel Girl. She's got 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health. After she enters play, I can do 1 damage to each enemy. So 7, 13, 16, and 15. And I guess she's gonna thwart for 1. And I'm left with this shield toss. So now I'm drawing 5. Mockingbird, lead from the front, energy, Honorary Avenger, and Nick Fury. Okay. Threat here and here. 1 here. Yep, he goes up to 5 and 4. Right, so Pile Driver has the most threat. He's gonna scheme. He schemes for 2. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. So schemes for 2. Right, who's got the least threat? There is a tie. I'm gonna give it to him. So 4, 4, and 4. Okay, attached to the active villain side scheme, threat can't be removed from attached scheme by thwarting. I can, as a hero action, he can attack me, and then I can discard this. Okay. Let's see. Back to me. I'm playing Nick Fury now, right? So Nick Fury, let's generate a resource, use Steve's ability and energy, so that's 4 in total to play Nick Fury. He's got 2 thwart, 2 attack, and 3 health. When he enters play, I can draw 3 cards. Genius, Shield Toss, and the Power of Leadership. Agent 13 is gonna thwart for 2 and die. 1, 2. What are we gonna do now? I wanna play Mockingbird. I can use Genius for that. And this. And then I can do Shield Toss with these 3 cards. Actually, I should have used Power of Leadership with lead from the front. Well, let's do that actually. Let's just bring her back to life. Because that was a bit of a misplay now. I'm gonna do something else. So, I'm gonna flip first. Now I'm gonna use the power, lead from the front with the Power of Leadership. So, hero action. I need to be in hero form to do that. Choose a player. Each character that player controls gets +1 thwart and +1 attack until the end of the phase. Right, that's better. So let's thwart for 3. I have all these. Thwart for 3. 1, 2, 3, so 4. Okay, we need 7, Okay, I'm gonna attack for 3. Get him down to 4. And now I'm gonna use Shield Toss with Honorary Avenger. So, Shield Toss. Discard X cards from your hand. Return Captain America Shield from play to your hand. Deal 4 damage to X enemy. So I'm just doing 4 damage to one enemy. This goes back to my hand and he is done. Bulldozer is no more. Okay, so 4, 4, and 4. Let's say Nick's gonna thwart for 3. And she might as well thwart for 2 from the main scheme. Now I'm gonna use Genius with this Shield Toss to play Mockingbird. She's got 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 health. After she enters play, I can stun an enemy. Gonna stun him. And now the question is, lead from the front. Choose each character that player controls gets +1 and plus. Now, does this work? End of the phase. Does she get that or not? I'm not sure. I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna thwart for 1. And I'm left with Captain America's Shield. So draw 4. Actually, I'm gonna thwart 1 from here because I want him to attack because Nick can defend now. So Heroic Strike, Maria Heal, Strength in Numbers, and Wonder Man. Okay, so their turn. 5 and 1. Okay, he's got the most threat. Wrecker, he's gonna attack. Nick is defending. He attacks for 3 plus 1. Kills Nick. And we get 1 encounter card. Crowbar Toss. And in here, Wrecker attacks you. Then move the active villain counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. Okay, I may have to defend that. Well, Mockingbird can defend that one actually. So he attacks for 3 and 3. Okay, big hit there. Move the active counter to the villain with the least threat. Okay, that's it. So back to me. I want to play Heroic Strike with this, I guess. Do we want to? No, I'm gonna play my shield, generating a resource here. Let's thwart for 2. Flip. Use Captain America ability to play Maria Heal, using Strength in Numbers to pay for her. I got Fearless Determination. So when she's got 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health. When she enters play, I can draw 1 card. So I drew that Fearless Determination. I'm gonna say she's gonna thwart for 2. And I don't want to give up any of these cards, so I'm just gonna end my turn here. Draw 3, make the call, Quinjet, and Steve's apartment. Okay. Right, back to them. 3, 1, 1. Five. Okay, so he's got the most threat. So he's gonna scheme for 2. Boost. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. If you are in hero form, that villain attacks you. After this attack, okay, he's so he schemes for 2. I move the active counter, but I'm not in hero form, so he doesn't attack me. We just get 1 encounter card. You're dead meat. Deal 1 damage to the hero or ally with the fewest remaining hit points. If that character is defeated this way, place 3 threat on Wrecker's side scheme. Okay, so Maria heal's gone. And he gets his threat. Okay, I'm gonna generate a resource, place Steve's apartment. It's a support. I can exhaust it, heal 1 damage from Steve and draw 1 card. So I'm gonna do this now. 9 health. And I got Avengers Mansion. So I kind of want to play someone from the grave, like probably Nick Fury, right? Do I want Nick Fury? 1, 2, 3, 4. Heroic Strike. Yeah. So I'm gonna use Make the Call with these 4 cards. So make the call, pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile, put that ally into play under your control. So I'm gonna do that with Nick. I don't think I can use Steve's ability with make the call, so I'm gonna draw 3 cards. And I could play Falcon now. So I guess I can now play Falcon, or I can play Heroic Strike. I don't know. Well, Nick's gonna thwart for 2, that's for sure. Six damage. Okay, now I'm gonna flip and use Helicarrier, Falcon, and Shield Block to use Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy if you paid for this card using a Strength resource standard enemy. So we did. So I'm gonna do that to him, and he's down to 9. And I think I need to thwart for 2. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn. Draw 5 cards. Fearless Determination, Heroic Strike, the Power of Leadership, Quinjet, and Strength in numbers. I'm out of deck, so I'm getting 1 encounter card from the active villain. Shuffle. Give this card a good shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now we have 4, 4, 3, and 6. You're the active villain. You're not gonna attack because you're stunned. Now we get 2 encounter cards. The first one, you're dead. Deal 1 damage to the hero or ally with the fewest remaining hit points. If that character is defeated, you're not defeated. Second encounter card. The active villain gains 3 hit points. Give that villain a tough status card. 16. Tough. Okay, end of the round. Nick Fury is discarded. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna use Fearless Determination I get +1 thwart, and until the end of the phase I can draw 1 card. It's Wonder Man. Okay, we're gonna thwart for 3. Because with Fearless Determination we get +1 thwart. And now I'm gonna use Heroic Strike, generate a resource here, and use Quinjet and Strength in numbers. So 3 resources in total. Heroic Strike for 6 against you. Stunned. I'm left with the Power of Leadership and Wonder Man. I'm gonna flip, use Steve's Apartment, go up to 10 health, draw a card. It's Heroic Strike, and I'm gonna use the Power of Leadership to play Wonder Man. He's got 1 thwart, 3 attack, and as an additional cost for him to attack, I have to discard 1 card. He's gonna thwart for 1. I'm left with Heroic Strike. And my turn. Draw 5. Fearless Determination, Vision, Falcon, Avengers Tower, make the call. Okay. Right. We're getting 5, 5, 1, and 6. You're the active villain. You're gonna scheme for 2 plus 2. Okay, so he advances his scheme. And when that happens, when he gets 10 threat, I have to discard the upgrade or support with the highest cost. So that will be Super Soldier Serum. Now we get 1 encounter card. Attached to Pile Driver, he gets +3 hit points. Players cannot attack other villains. Response. After a hero attacks, I can spend 2 strength resources to discard this card. Okay, this is one of the worst ones to get. Now he's got 19 hit points. Alright, back to me. Let's play Steve's Apartment. 11 health. Draw a card. It's Strength in numbers. Nick Fury. Ability. Well, I would need to give up this and him. Okay. Right, I'm gonna play Falcon using Steve's ability. So paying 1, Fearless Determination, and make the call. So he is an ally with 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. When he enters play, I can look at the top 3 cards of a encounter deck. For each treachery looked at this way, I can remove 1 threat from a scheme. So let's look here. That's not a treachery. That's a treachery. And that's an attachment. So I can only remove 1. Okay. And let's say he is going to thwart for 2. 1 damage. Okay, I'm gonna flip and attack to remove this tough status card. He's gonna retaliate for 1, so I'm down to 10. And after your hero attacks, I can spend 2 strength resources, which I've got here, Strength in numbers and Vision. Discard this card, so he loses 3 hit points, down to 16. And I'm left with Heroic Strike. Okay, this is good. Draw 4, Helicarrier, make the call, Strength, and Quinjet. Okay, back to them. 5, 4, 2, and 4. He's the active villain. He's not gonna attack because he's stunned. Now we get 1 encounter card. It's a corrupt prison guard. 0 scheme to attack, 3 health, guard keyword. Okay. So I'm gonna discard Quinjet for Wonder Man to attack, deal 3 damage. And now I'm gonna use Strength with Helicarrier to pay for Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. And stun. So I'm gonna deal 6 to him. He's down to 3 health. And he's stunned. And I'm left with make the call. Well, I'm gonna attack him for 4 and get rid of him. So that's another guy dead. Zero. And I'm left with make the call. 4. Okay, I'm okay flipping. Let's use Steve's apartment. 11 health. Draw a card. It's energy. Draw 4. The power of leadership. Heroic strike. Shield block. And Avengers Mansion. Okay, their turn. 3, 5, and 5. So we have a tie. I'm gonna let him scheme. He schemes for 2. Boost. Give the active villain a tough status card. If they already have a tough status card, place 2 threat on their scheme. So tough. Yeah, let me just double check. Okay, yeah, that's all good. So he schemes for 2. And now we get 1 encounter card. Alright, brilliant. It's that fucking attachment again. 19. Alright, Steve's apartment. Draw a card. And I guess I have to play Make the Call now with Nick Fury. See here? Yep. So how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna play... Use this, shield block, and Avengers Mansion. Okay, so I'm gonna use Make the Call and these 4 resources from these 3 cards to play Nick Fury from the grave. Draw 3 cards, lead from the front, shield toss, and super soldier serum. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna flip and soldier serum. If I get rid of this, right, I'm gonna give up these 2 cards, super soldier serum and the helmet. Attacking this guy, he retaliates. Remove tough status card. Remove this, and he is down to 16. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're gonna thwart for... No, you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna thwart for 2. Take 1. He's got 10 health. He's got 16 health. Well, I'm gonna use Heroic Strike with these 3 cards. Heroic Strike deals 6 damage to this guy, so he's down to 4. Actually, no. I'm gonna use Heroic Strike. No, I'm not gonna do that. Wait. Go back. Go back. That's not a good play. That's not a good play. A good play is to do shield toss, sacrificing these two cards. So shield toss, discard X cards from your hand, then return Captain America's shield from play to your hand, deal 4 damage to X enemy. So I'm returning the shield, dealing 4 damage to him. He's down to 12, and he's down to 6. And it's an attack, so he retaliates. I'm at 9. I'm left with the shield and heroic strike. Okay. Not too bad. Draw 3. Mockingbird. Make the call. Lead from the front. Now threat. 1. Like this. So 6, 2 and 8. He's gonna attack. Nick Fury is defending. He attacks for 3 plus 2. And now we get 1 counter card. Escape plan. You are confused. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, pilot driver schemes. I'm not, so I'm confused. Okay. Now, this is it. Now we kill this guy. And also ideally play heroic strike, but I won't be able to do both. 3. So I attack for 3 and he attacks for 3. He schemes for 2. What should I do here? I'm not entirely sure what the best play is here. I guess no matter what we do here looks good, so I guess I'm just gonna use Make the Call and Mockingbird to pay from lead from the front. Choose a player. Each character gets +1, 4+1 attack until the end of the phase. So I'm gonna attack for 3, and Falcon's gonna attack for 3 and die. So that means Wrecker's gone. He's gone with the wind. So we only left with him. I've got the shield and heroic strike. I'm not even flipping. I'm just gonna end my turn like this. Draw 3. Agent 13. Honorary Avenger and shield toss. 5. Okay. Back to him. 3 and 9. He's gonna attack. Wonder Man's defending. He attacks for 3 +1. Now we get 1 and counter card. It's Corrupt Prison Guard. Okay, that's bad. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what can we do here? Have to play her. I got a card here, and that, and Steve's ability. Okay, I'm gonna give up heroic strike to play my shield, and I'm gonna deal 2 damage to this guy, and then flip. Use Steve's apartment. Go up to 10 health. Draw a card. It's Squirrel Girl. And now I'm gonna use Steve's ability. I'm gonna give up Squirrel Girl and this. Use Steve's ability to play Agent 13. 2 thwart, 1 attack, 3 health. After she enters play, I can remove 2 threat from a scheme. So from here. And then I'm gonna attack this guy for 1. And what else? I'm left with shield toss. I think this is fine. Draw 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm out of deck. 1 extra encounter card. Shuffle my deck. Okay, so we get 1 here. He activates his side scheme, so I'm gonna discard Steve's apartment. Also, I need to draw 2 more cards, Quinjet and Fearless Determination. Now I'm at 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's gonna scheme. He schemes for 2 boost. You are confused. I'm already confused. So schemes for 2. And now we get 2 encounter cards. The first one, attached to the active villain side scheme. Threat cannot be removed from attached scheme by thwarting. And he can attack me, so I can discard it as a hero action. When revealed, discard the support you control with the highest cost. If no support was discarded this way, place 2 threat on the active villain side scheme. Okay, so he's at 7 suddenly. Right, back to me. Let's give up Quinjet, use Steve's ability, play Maria Hill, draw a card. It's Super Soldier Serum. Now, I kind of wanna, let's use Genius to play Super Soldier Serum. Let's flip. And Maria Hill's gonna thwart for 2. And what else? Well, I'm gonna use Shield Toss, giving up Fearless Determination. So the shield goes back to my hand and he takes 4 damage. Down to 8. I retaliate for 1. He retaliates for 1. I'm down to 9. And she's gonna attack him for 1. No, she's not actually. Let's. She's not gonna do anything because he's gonna retaliate and kill her. Well, I'm gonna generate 1 resource to play the shield and end my turn. The power of leadership, strength, fearless determination, and super soldier serum. Okay, so he gets 1 and 1. He's gonna attack. Maria's defending. He attacks for 3 plus discard support you control. Discard a support you control. I don't have any. These are both upgrades. Maria dies. He's out of deck, which means 1 acceleration token. And I'm shuffling his deck now. Right. Buddy system. Choose the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. Reveal the top card of his deck. So that will be him. Surge. So escape convict, 1 scheme, 1 attack, 2 health. Surge. The active villain gains 3 hit points. Give that villain tough status card. Okay, I think like this is going. It could have been over a long time ago, but somehow it's not. Alright, back to me. I'm gonna attack for 2, get rid of this guy. She's gonna attack for 1. Remove that tough status card. He kills her with retaliate. And well, I'm gonna recycle fearless determination. So it gives me 1 thwart and I can draw a card. Oh, it's heroic strike, that's better. So let's use strength, generate a resource here, And let's use Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. And stun. So down to 5 health. Also stunned. Retaliates for 1. And I'm gonna use these 2 cards to pay for another Super Soldier Serum. And I'm gonna end my turn. So draw 5, Helmet, Shield Block, Lead from the Front, Make the Call, and Avengers Tower. Okay, 3, 9. He's not gonna attack because he's stunned. 1 encounter card. Pile Driver attacks you. If he's tough, he gets +2. No, he's not tough. So he attacks for 3. I'm not blocking. Boost. Discard a support you control. No, okay, so he attacks for 3. Down to 5. I retaliate for 1 because I've got the shield. Right, it looks like a win. I'm gonna attack for 2. He retaliates for 1. Down to 4. Now I'm gonna discard Avengers Tower to ready Captain America. Attack for 2 again. And he's done. That was the last villain. Okay. That was the Wrecking Crew on Expert against Captain America Leadership. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.